Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of May 2026, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Gemini, what do we got? The overall energy for the reading, the Fool. We got a pretty nice energy on your end. Super open, super exciting. Let's see what's going on here. Starting off the reading, you get the Three of Swords crossed by the Temperance card. Something's been a pain in your behind, man, for a while. Something's just bugging you, and not only bugging you, almost hurting you. Looking like, ew. Like, I don't want this because it's nasty. It's just not doing me good. In your focus, the Three of Pentacles, I would assume it has to do with this partnership, so whatever the hell is going on here, because your energy is still caught up in this, whatever this is. In the recent past, the Four of Swords, a little bit of downtime for yourself there, a little bit of, I'm just going to spend some time with me. In your strength, the Eight of Pentacles, I see you focusing on work a lot, or something you're physically invested in there, just placing your, or trying to place your focus on that, because this is just sucking you in, whatever is going on in this partnership. In the immediate future, the Knight of Pentacles, moving slow, taking it easy. I see you taking a particular direction, but you're taking it easy. Supporting this reading, the Judgment card. I mean, I feel like you're trying to make up your mind about something here when it comes to this situation. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Six of Cups. There's a very important member of your soul family here. It's by your side through all of this. So this energy could be helpful. This energy could be instrumental to what's going on. Soul family means it could be a friend of yours, it could be a family member, an actual family member, it could be someone that you don't even know really, but they're there somehow. They're still part of your soul family here, because whatever's going on here, I feel like this, whoever this is very helpful for you in this situation. In your hopes and fears, the Strength card, this is heavy on you. This is heavy on you. Like, for the most part, I can kind of see your life throughout, and it's like everything's kind of okay there. You know, things are steady. Things are, you know, you got a handle on things. This one, though, it's like if I see your life and I see it like something here, like an object, right? That's right in front of me here. This situation is kind of putting a dent in it at some point. It's like, bloop, you know, because it's heavy. It's hard. It's what the fuck type of a deal. In the potential outcome, the Two of Pentacles, kind of up in the air. Still no solutions, still no conclusion to things there. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let's do the Fool. You get the Temperance card, the Five of Cups, the High Priestess. There's been a lot going on already within the situation. So it's not something new. It's not something that just happened and now it's like, oh my God, it's hard. No. Over time, and I see you recognizing that because your intuition is here kind of kicking you, being like, hey, be aware here. And you're like, I am. This has been happening over time. This heaviness, this dent there has been digging in there for a while. Let me do the Three of Swords. The Moon, the Ace of Pentacles, the Justice card. You keep on trying, you keep on trying to bring new energies to the table, to bring something fresh, something new to the situation. It's very hard though, because the hole there that's been created in the situation is very, very heavy, and for you to bring something new, you would have to come up to the surface of this. And it's very hard. Plus, it's not just you here, you know. It takes two to tango. If you're the only one that wants to bring something up, to the situation doesn't stand a chance if you don't have cooperation from the other energy too. For the Temperance card, you get the Seven of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. And for the longest time, I kind of see you just wanting to get the hell out of Dodge. To be like, I just want to be away from this altogether. I just don't want this in my life anymore. You haven't left quite yet. You haven't. You haven't. Let me do the Three of Pentacles. In your focus, you get the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, the Page of Cups. Yeah, you're still here, still participating. I mean, both energies seem to show up for this partnership, whatever this is. You know, but in a way of almost giving me a sense of, you know, because we have to. Because we have to. Is it like I'm looking at both energies and I'm not seeing a desire to be there? Like I'm here because I want to. Not because I have to, because I want to. You know? And I'm not seeing necessarily anything in particular happening to lead to this dent. I kind of see things piling up over time. So it's not something where you can say, oh yeah, that's the issue. You know? It's like an accumulation of things. It's I don't fucking know what happened here, but okay. Let me do the Four of Swords. In the recent past, the Queen of Cups, the Strength card, the King of Wands. I see you just doing something you're passionate about, something that you love doing for yourself there. So taking a little bit of leisure time, taking a little bit of time for yourself, and really gathering yourself up to this place doing whatever you love doing. It's very, very hard, though, to do. But you're still doing it. It's kind of like oof, man, it's tough to even do what I love doing. But fuck it, you know? So I don't know what you had going on there, but looks good. Yeah, sometimes you do need to recharge, to do things that you love, and to step away from things that bring you down. For the Eight of Pentacles, in your strength, you get the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant. That's the thing. It's almost like building on an empire. And whatever this is must be a part of that empire. Because that's where you show up with, I have to. I still have to put in the work. I still have to show up for this. That's where the I have to applies. But in the bigger picture, the empire is yours. It's your reality that you're creating. So you're including this too. Even though it's hard and heavy and at times, it's like, I have to. Because if I take this little piece off, maybe the whole thing is going to crumble. I disagree with that statement. But, you know, if that's how you view it, then that's how it's going to happen, because we also manifest our reality big time. You know, if we believe that, oh my God, if I take this off, then whew, the castle is going to go down, then the castle is going to go down, you know. For the Knight of Pentacles in the immediate future, you get the Ten of Cups, the King of Cups, the Chariot. Ouch! Happiness is being brought here, your way, from the universe. The universe just takes this big ass energy of happiness and just slams it in front of you. You're like, and it could be through a person, I'm not sure, so don't get you just take it easy there. It could be through a person that comes in with this massive amount of happiness and love, by the way. And I see you seeing it. I see you acknowledging it and being like, this for me? Yeah, okay, I'll take it. You know, I'll yeah. But you're moving in the direction of this quite slow. Not because you're scared, not because I think there's a little bit of, I can't believe this is happening, you know, type of a deal. I think you're kind of thrown off a little bit. Because it's the opposite of this dent in your reality. It's one of those energies that just boosts you up like no tomorrow. So it's super cool in the way it shows up. Your approach to it seems okay. As long as there's no fear there, because it's like, why would you fear happiness? But then again, Don't we all? It's like we're manifesting for all these great things, and when they happen, we're like, oh my God, yeah, there's too much. I'm gonna run away. Sometimes we do that. But for the Judgment card and the supportive energies, you get the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Don't normalize this. You're getting to a point in which you're starting to normalize this. Okay, how this makes me feel a little down, a little When happiness does show up, which is quite the opposite energy of this, you might have the tendency to actually reject it. Maybe that's why you're working so slow. If you normalize this as, you know, like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to feel, then, and I feel like you kind of did for a little bit there, where you started normalizing this, and when things show up bouncy there in the energies, you're like, ooh, I don't recognize this energy. What is this? Even though it feels nice, it doesn't fit. You don't fit, you know? So try not to normalize this heaviness for you, to kind of get used to it, to the extent of when something else shows up, feeling different, good different, but different, you might take it as, this is different, this doesn't match here with me. Okay. Let me see the Six of Cups for the energy that is hidden. Queen of Swords, the Tower, the Four of Wands. There's a soul connection here that is, again, I think that's what we're talking about here when happiness does kind of hit you in the face here. I think it's tied up to a soul connection. It will have an impact on your experience here, the heavy one. You know, it will almost have you see things for how they are. You know, like reveal the reality, the true reality of what's really going on here and what's been formed here for you versus what could be. In the sense of, you know how sometimes we're dealing with hard shit and then we just want to get at the other end of it so that we feel different. That's kind of what this represents, in the sense of you're dealing with this, you've normalized it to such extent that you don't see other realities for you forming. And this is here to show you that yes, they are. There are other realities here. And they're beautiful. And, you know, so it gives you a little bit of a completely different perspective. So it's going to impact your experience with this, the heavy stuff here. Okay, somehow. You'll see how. It's you know, it's a process. For the Strength card, in your hopes and fears, you get the World card, the Three of Swords, the Devil. And it's also a lot when you've been used to things feeling heavy, not nice, maybe unhealthy here and there, this, that, and the other. It's fucking hard to pull yourself out of that shit. You know, you want to, your soul wants to. You're there being like, I don't want to feel this way anymore. I don't want to deal with this anymore. And the way that it makes me feel, fuck that shit. I just want it out, you know? Go away, fucking scammers. Like that. Like, you don't want that, you know? You don't want the scammers calling you. But it's hard when you've been used to it for so long. Not impossible, though. Hard? Yes. Fucking hard. To raise yourself up from heavy energies that are keeping you low, it's hard. But again, not impossible. So as long as you make up your mind here, okay, what I want versus what I don't want, you know, it's at least the beginning of getting yourself a little bit higher in your frequency here, because this thing is holding it down. For the Two of Pentacles, in the potential outcome, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Swords. Okay, you're getting closer to the energy of just walking away from this, just being done with this. Now, as you get closer and closer to that energy, there's going to be a lot of back and forth. Think of it as an addiction too, because that's kind of how this is going to play out. Like, okay, I've been used to this. I've been kind of can't let this go because on one hand I want to because I feel like it's not good for me, but at the same time I keep on coming back to it because I'm used to it, and so think of it as an addiction with all sorts of relapses there towards the end of this road for whatever this is. Now, I don't know what the situation is. It could even be a very unhealthy work environment. I don't know. It could, I don't know what it is. But I just see it having a grab on you, energetically speaking, and keeping you here in the low frequency. Whereas everything else in your life seems to be playing out at a different level. So it's like this has the impact to also bring everything down at some point where you will feel and get used to being here and experiencing life from here. And I see you not liking that because it's like that's not what I want for myself, And I also see you acknowledging that it's going to be very hard to lift yourself back up from there. And it will be, yes. And then when I see you actually getting closer to that point in which you shut this down completely, you kind of go up a little bit and then come back down, and then up a little bit and come back down, because you're used to these energies right here. And yeah, it's going to be a process, Let me see what the universe has for you as a final advice. The Nine of Wands, the Devil, the High Priestess. It's like a seed that you're planting within yourself. So it's starting to be more and more clear that you may be dealing with something unhealthy here. Not good for you. So the seed has been planted from you to you, basically. You're at that stage in which you planted the seed. And now it's, starting to grow more and more into the conclusion of, this is not good for me. I better get the hell out of Dodge, So be patient. Things are happening here. But let's do the Animal Dreaming Oracle. Bilby, fear. Number 7. Vulnerability is a keynote of the Bilby, whose numbers have dropped so dramatically that it now sits on the verge of extinction. Fear surrounds this unassuming marsupial, and it is demonstrated both through the animal's nervy disposition and the concerns wildlife authorities hold for its survival in the world. The problem with fear, though, is that it grows like wildfire. The moment fear is welcomed into your thinking, it bursts into life and quickly dominates any situation. If not properly managed and treated, it will manipulate and envelop your very soul, eventually crippling your ability to see clear and to operate effectively. Most of us journey through life working largely from two basic lesson manuals labeled clearly with the words love and fear. Whenever we are faced with a choice or a dilemma, we check these manuals. Most people favor one over the other, checking the pages for answers and seeking confirmation that is usually based on previous experience. If the Bilby has appeared in your cards, be brave enough to ask yourself which book you think you favor. Be honest. Like most people, you may be surprised to find yourself stumbling through a well-worn book of fear. Don't dismay, though. Bilby is offering to symbolically listen for, harness, and carry the burdens of your fears for you at this time. But this will only be a temporary arrangement. It is vitally important that you realize where your fears lie, and for you to develop your own strategies to reverse their influence within your life. Look to the Bilby and allow him to teach you how to control your fears so that they do not envelop your soul and prevent you from realizing your true destiny. Bilby offers a warning that the more we focus on our fears, the more we will ultimately attract them. Bilby teaches us how to reject fear and how to alternatively use the energy to manifest abundance, love, and good health within our lives. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. What's up, Bilby? And I'll see you next time. Bye.